because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. And I have only seen and heard of positive things.
The WNBA held emergency meetings within hours of this leak. What they discussed behind closed doors isn't just about one contract. It's about the systematic collapse of their entire strategy for controlling their biggest star. I'm Jackson Riley, and I've been filtering through the digital breadcrumbs left by this institutional meltdown. And what I've uncovered exposes a power struggle that goes way deeper than anyone's covering. Here's what the other channels won't tell. Caitlin Clark's carefully worded response about focusing on basketball isn't retreat. It's calculated warfare. And the WNBA's conspicuous silence, while their crown jewel generates massive headlines for a competitor league, that's institutional. Panic in real time? Stick around because I'm about to connect dots that reveal how one golf swing exposed the WNBA's biggest strategic vulnerability, and why Clark might already be 3 moves ahead in a chess game most people don't even realize is being played. But first, let me paint you the complete picture of what actually happened, because the timeline tells a story that nobody else is connecting. Rachel Nichols drops the LPGA contract leak during a live ESPN segment. Within minutes, social media explodes. Within hours, and this is where it gets interesting, multiple sources confirm emergency WNBA meetings are happening. But here's what they missed while scrambling for damage control. The LPGA have been executing what sports marketing experts call aspirational athlete positioning, treating Clark like royalty to elevate their own brand association. They adjusted Golf Channel programming, started coverage 90 minutes early, and generated a 1,200% ticket increase. Meanwhile, the WNBA complete radio silence. No congratulations, no acknowledgement, no strategic messaging whatsoever. Now, let's get into rumor territory. Nothing is officially confirmed, but the online chatter is too loud to ignore. Sources suggest those emergency meetings weren't just about Clark potentially playing golf. They were about the systematic failure of their entire approach to managing their most valuable asset. Because here's the reality they're finally confronting. Clark generates 25% of WNBA revenue and 45% of total broadcast value, yet earns $76,000, while LPGA tournaments pay 6 figures just to show up. The temperature of the online conversation suggests something deeper is happening. Reddit communities are connecting patterns. The RWA subreddit erupted with a petition demanding WNBA leadership changes, specifically citing their mishandling of the Clark effect. But that's just the surface level. Following the digital breadcrumbs reveals an influence network that's been building pressure for months. Dave Portnoy, with his 2.8 million followers, has been consistently calling out what he perceives as league hypocrisy regarding Clark. Every time he posts Clark-related content, it creates viral amplification cycles that the WNBA can't control. And now, the LPGA leak has given him and similar voices ammunition to validate every criticism they've been making about institutional mismanagement. But here's where the story gets really interesting.